Italia, uniform.
Thank you for contact, my dear friend. Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Number 7, Delta Victor. Go for Mark Yankee Charlie, Fagna. Ciao, grazie, Chiorze. Chihuahua, Chihuahua, Marconi.
Over.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over. Is this frequency in use? Okay, okay, thank you.
Echo Alpha 2.
Is this frequency in use? 21261, sorry, 260. Is this frequency in use, please? Yeah, we give it one more try. Is this frequency in use? Over. Okay, let me first beam towards North America and ask the same question, because the other day I had an issue. I got a very angry email from somebody who told me that I was interfering, and I didn't hear anything. Moment. Is this frequency in use, please? One more time. Is this frequency in use, please? Last try. Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Okay, I heard absolutely nothing. So let's proceed. QRZ-DX. This is Oscar November number 7. Oscar Florida, Florida. This is Oscar November 7. Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Call in CQ on 15. CQ 15, CQ 15, CQ 15. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Foxtrot. Call in and listening.
India Uniform.
Kilowatt 3 Hotel Romeo Papa. Go ahead, Kilowatt 3 Hotel. I think it's Hotel Romeo Papa. Go ahead. Yeah, okay. Can you just repeat the suffix, please? Can you please repeat the suffix?
Hotel, Papa.
Yeah, okay. QSL Charles. No problem. Kilowatt 3 Hotel Papa. Nice to meet you there, Mr. Charles. Yeah, you're 5 by 3 to 3 by 3. The signal is at the edge of my readability. Nice to meet you there, Charles. The QTH here is Brussels in Belgium. I am located in the suburbs of the capital city in the south. And pleased to meet you for the first time according my logbook here. Go ahead there, Charles. Kilowatt 3 Hotel Papa from Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot QSL.
QSL, very, very good. Conditions are a bit bad here as well. I'm running a J2 Southwest Ohio. Oscar, November 7, Oscar, Foxtrot, Kilowatt 3, Hotel, Papa.
Yeah, QSL. Thank you very much, Charles, giving me a shout. Propagation conditions aren't really good at the moment, especially between Europe and Ohio. I can hear you with a 5 and 5 3x5 report, but it's close to my ground floor noise, Charles. And by the way, the name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. My handle is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. Thanks a lot for the nice contact, and have a fantastic day there in the Buckeye. Kilowatt 3 Hotel Papa from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox 73. Okay, QRZ, this is Oscar November number 7 Oscar Foxtrot, calling CQ on 15, CQ on 15, CQ on 15 meters. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot, calling CQ 15 from Brussels. This is Belgium, Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox, we are standing by.
India Uniform 0, Sierra, Mike X-Ray, do you receive me? Over.
Yeah, for sure, I can copy you there. India Uniform 0, Mike Echo X-Ray, I think it is. Go ahead, over.
India Uniform 0, Sierra, Mike X-Ray. This is my cosign. Your cosign is Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot. Is correct? Over.
Yeah, that's correct there. 100% correct there. Bruno, nice to meet you for the first time from Italy. I've got you on the back of the beam. I'm currently beaming towards North America. Bruno, the name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, K-U-R-T, Kurt, like Kurt Cobain. And yeah, pleased to meet you for the first time there, Bruno. I hope you're doing fine there in Italy. Back to you, India Uniform 0, Sierra Mexico X-Ray from ON7OFF, over.
Thank you. Oscar November 7 Oscar Foxtrot from India Uniform 0 Sierra Mike X-Ray. Your call is very strong, 5-9, very clear, 5-9, congratulations. How is your report for me? Over.
Yeah, QSL, you are also 5 and 9. 59 is your report in Brussels. No problems at all there, Bruno. And I am having you on the back of my beam. So my current position of my antenna is towards North America. I'm also doing a live stream, so I have you on the live stream as well. So now, no problem, doing fine. I copy you loud and clear. Back to you there, my friend Bruno. And please also, I will make a recording on your next transmission so I can show you how you sound. Go ahead, India United 0, Sugar Mike X-Ray from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot from India Uniform 0 Sierra Mike X-Ray. I am close to Roma, Crete. Can I know what is your place? Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm very close to Brussels, so we are communicating between the two capitals. So my QTH is about 15 miles or 20 kilometers south of Brussels. This is, by the way, how you sound.
Crete. Can I know what is your place? Over.
So you're sounding great here, no problems at all. But yeah, the QTH, as I told you, 20 kilometers south of Brussels. Back to you there, Bruno. India Uniform 0, Sierra Mike X-Ray, ON7 OFF, over.
Thank you. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot from India Uniform 0, Sierra Mike X-Ray. Thank you, Ken, for this conversation. I have 300 in the antenna. I don't know how is your power. Over.
Yeah, currently I'm running about 700 to 800 watts into a 2-element cubicle quad. And the radio is a Hermes Light number 2. Hello, Andy. How you doing? So the radio is a Hermes Light number 2. Thanks a lot for the contact, Bruno. I'm going to see if I can get over the pond. Pleased to meet you on the airwaves. So God bless and stay safe. India Uniform 0, Sierra Mike X-Ray from ON7 OFF, over.
Thank you for this connection, for this call, Kent. I thank very much. I wish you the best and I hope to meet again on this frequency. The best. Bye-bye. Oscar Foxtrot from India Uniform 0 Sierra Mike X-Ray.
Okay, thank you very much. Pleased to meet you. And it's the first time I have you in my logbook, so I didn't meet your call sign. So first time QSO 73s, there, Bruno. God bless you. Grazie mille.
Kilo 1 Mike Tango.
Yeah, okay. I get a very nice signal from Kilo 1 Mike Tango. Go ahead. Good afternoon to you there, Mr. David. And it's a new band for us. Last time we spoke was on 20 meters, and it's about 2 years ago, almost 3 years ago to the date. Nice to meet you there, David. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. That's correct. I can also see that we've worked in the past. I don't have the details. I need to pull up another window, but that's okay. I'll take your word for it. Anyways, you're doing very nicely here. You're a 5x9 near the city of Boston. We're about 20 miles southwest of the city. So back to you. This is Kilo 1 Mike Tango near Boston.
Yeah, QSL there, David. Pleased to see and meet you again, and this time on a new band. You are also coming in with a 5 and 8 report, 58. I'm running about 8 to 900 watts, almost a kW, and the antenna is a 2-element cubicle quad. I'm also doing a live stream, so you can follow along and listen to your voice. Because the live stream is just rolling right now. You can tune in just by typing in my call sign in either YouTube or in qrz.com. If you go to my page on qrz.com, the very first picture will bring you to the live stream. I'm currently doing some testing with my with the new RF sampler that I have in the back of my amplifier. So it's supposed to actually filter out a lot of junk noise that comes next to my frequency. So I'm using the pure signaling on the Hermes Light and the TT software, and that's why I'm doing some testing. So there you are. Back to you there, Mr. David, from ON7 OFF, returning to K1MT, over.
ON7 FF. This is Kilo 1 Mike Tango. I gotta stop the volume here. Hold on. That was annoying. I was watching your live stream, but it's coming across my laptop. It's a little confusing. Anyways, It's been great working you again. We're running, by the way, at least 1,000 watts, and we're putting that into a hex beam, and I got it just about pointing right at you. And our rig is an Orion 2. The amplifier is an OM Power 2000 plus. And we right now have on order one of the new Flex radios, the 8600M. We're hoping to get that by the end of August. That's what they're saying. And then I'm going to bring my Orion 2 and bring that to my club. You can check out our club. It'll be quite obvious which picks are the club picks when you go to our QRZ page. Anyways, back to you. This is Kilo 1, Mike Tango.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's not a radio that we hear very often about. So the Tentec Orion 2, I'm just having a sneak peek on the internet, how it looks like. I think it's, what is it? Yeah, it does everything. VHF, UHF, 6 meters, HF. Yeah, I'm also using an SDR radio here. I'm using the very wonderful baby radio. You might know the baby radio. It's the Hermes Light number 2. It's a fantastic little piece of equipment and engineering. And this little radio is QRP, but I'm bringing up the power with cascading amplifiers. I'm using the Micro PA50 that is helping me to bring up the 5 watt to roughly about 20 to 25 watt. And then I'm feeding that one into my OM Power 2000 plus. The antenna is a 2-element cubicle quad 5-band antenna with a single feed point, and I'm currently pointing towards North America. But yeah, the 1KW is certainly giving you a big push in the back. I've heard a few other stations, they were close to my ground floor noise, but yeah, you're really much louder than they are, to the point where I can turn on my NR2, my noise reduction number 2 here in the TTIS software, and filter out the background noise, which makes it very comfortable to listen to. Back to you there, David, and yeah, I'm looking forward to meet you when you have that Flex radio. I'm not that rich to buy the Flex, so I keep it to the cheapest possible SDR radio, but nonetheless, a lot of people, they are really very happy with the performance of this little baby radio here I'm talking about. Back to you, K1MT from on 7 off, over.
Okay, ON7, OFF, K1MT. Again, you're holding up beautifully. Our exciter is doing a very nice, and wait a minute, I gotta do, okay, rather than my Vox cutting in and out, I'll use the foot switch. But anyway, you are doing very nicely, and it's nice working you again, correct? Hopefully we can do it in the near future. I'm going to say 73s. I wish you well, good health, and maybe we'll do it again soon. K1MT near Boston.
Yeah, QSL there in Massachusetts. No problem there, David. I'm just wondering, the Tentec, is that a American brand name?
Oh, yes. Tentec goes back, excuse me, I'm going to say at least 30, 35 years. They were, excuse me, they were one, if not the premier transceiver supplier back then. And this rig is just a wonderful, wonderful rig. I would match it up with most rigs. It doesn't do UHF or VHF. It's fully HF, and it's got a lot of features, very much like the new radios. And I have on this one, which is a mod, I got the first IF stage coming out to the back, and I can feed that into a pan adapter. So I got, you know, a setup here with the Orion 2 that's very much like some of the new radios. Excuse me, I gotta go take a drink of water. But anyways, I did buy the new Flex because I had another Orion which died on me, and it wasn't worth fixing. In fact, it couldn't be fixed. So I decided I'd buy a new Flex, and I'd set that up at the house, and I'd take the Orion 2 that I have right now at the QTH and bring that to my club. I got to go drink some water. K1MT.
Yeah, okay, K1MT. Don't die on me, okay? Don't die on me. Just go and get your water. I think maybe your throat is having a nap, and you're forcing it to do the job. But yeah, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, I'll cut you loose there, David. It's been a pleasure to hear you, so you can get your water. Maybe need a little bit of warm tea or something. It's gonna definitely help you out. Myself, I was having a small flu. I came back from the weekend work, and I wasn't feeling too well, and yeah, on Monday I was more or less knocked out, and today it starts to become a little bit better, although my voice hasn't really fully recovered from that little flu there. Okay, have a fantastic day. Pleased to meet and hear you, and copy you again in the future. I'll be grateful to meet you again somewhere on other bands and here. Kilo 1 Mike Tango from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Okay, thanks, Kurt. I got to go. And 73.
73, so you take care, and take care of your voice and your throat. 73, ON7 OFF, we're standby for any call.
Echo India 6 to Julia Tango Bravo.
I have an Echo India, Ireland, go ahead.
Echo India 6, Julia Tango Bravo.
Yeah, Echo India 6, Julia Tango Bravo. How you doing there, Stuart? Stu? Nice to meet you. First time we have the contact according my my logbook, unless I didn't log you last time. Nice to meet you, Stu. Name here is Kurt Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I'm live streaming on YouTube, and yeah, fine business to hear Ireland. I hear the American guys in the back, but you're just one hop closer to me, so your signal is definitely much stronger. EI6JTB ON7 OFF, over.
ON7 OSF from Echo India 6 Julia Tango Bravo. Yeah, no problem, Kurt. Yeah, you're making a fine trip across this side. You might just confirm your call on the next over. It might be incorrect. But yeah, you're 5'9", you're 5'9" plus into Central Republic of Ireland. No problem at all copying you. Good talk to you again there, Kurt, from Echo India 6 Julius Tango Bravo.
Yeah, QSL. The call sign is very simple. If you look at the on-off switch of your radio, you will find my call sign. It's printed everywhere. It's Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. Like an on-off switch, exactly the same way, except the slash is the number 7, over.
Excellent, yeah, I have you now, yep. I see your QRZ page there, perfect. No problem at all, Kurt, yep, we have you there 5 and 9. So, thanks a million for coming back to the call, Kurt, and hope you have a good DX this evening from Belgium. The WX this side is overcast day, temperature is about 12 to 15 degrees, but it's dry. It's been dry for most of the day. It was a wet morning, but the rest of the day was dry. The WX is to improve over the coming days. We're supposed to get a bit of sunshine for the weekend, please God. We have a bank holiday this weekend, so hopefully we get some nice weather. So once again, Kurt, thanks a million for coming back to the call. So Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot from Echo India 6, Julia Tango Bravo.
Yeah, QSL, Stu. Yeah, it's the same over here. We had a very dreadful and very sad springtime. I think since October last year, we haven't seen a single week where it has been dry over multiple days in a row. So it's been like, absolutely terrible. The rain and the precipitation has been going on for the last 7-8 months, and there's more to come. So it's very, how could I say, depressing weather that we have here in this part of the world. So I'm hoping for better weather conditions shortly. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for the call. I really appreciate, and hopefully talk to you again. Stu, Echo India 6, Juliet Tango Bravo from Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, over.
Yeah, good man, Kurt. Yeah, all copies, all copies. Lovely signal, very nice signal into Ireland this evening. No problem at all. Very nice audio. So once again, Kurt, thanks a million for the QSO, and we will talk you down further down the log. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Echo India 6, Juliet Tango Bravo. Good DX, Kurt. 73.
73s, mate. Pleased to meet you, and stay safe. ON7 OFF, clear with Echo India 6, Juliet Tango Bravo, and we call RZ.
Italy Tango 9.
Golf Whiskey 0, Radio Mike Bravo.
Golf Whiskey 0, go ahead.
Yes, very good evening. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot. This is Golf Whiskey 0, Radio Mike Bravo. Name is Stewart, Sierra Tango Uniform, Alpha Radio Tango or Stew. And the QTH is Northwest Wales, the small town of Pwllheli. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox from Golf Whiskey 0, Radio Mike Bravo.
Okay, yeah, QSL. Stuart, how do you pronounce your town?
The town is called Pwllheli. Papa Whiskey Lima Lima Hotel Echo Lima India. The town of Pwllheli, QSL.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out how you should pronounce that name. Now I know. I don't know if it's a common way of spelling a name or it has to do with the town where you're living there, Stuart. Nice to meet you. I'm live streaming on YouTube. I see somebody asking me where I got my beam antenna. I got it secondhand there. So anyway, nice to hear you there, Stuart. Fine business. You're 5'9" plus. With the short skip. I know it's a short skip that we have, you know, the sporadic E and all that kind of stuff that's coming along. And I can hear the American guys calling in the back as well, so I'm going to have to make a call to USA as well. But yeah, I'm very pleased to meet you. It's the first time, apparently. I haven't met you before. My QTH is close to Brussels. And yeah, I'm currently using a Hermes Light number 2 SDR baby radio. It's the size of two packets of cigarettes that you stack next to each other, and running about more or less 800 watts into a 2-element cubicle quad. The microphone is as cheap as a microphone, is as cheap as a radio. The radio is 360 euros delivered to your doorstep, and this microphone is 35 euro. So it's the FUs, Foxtrot Delta Uniform Charlie Echo, the SL40. So I'm very on the, how could I say, on the stingy side when it comes to gear. Try to get the maximum with the minimum of financial effort, and it seems to work pretty well for me. I'm also just currently transmitting 4K wide. I don't see anything else in the vicinity of this frequency, and I've got the pure signal turned on. Back to you there, Stuart. Golf Whiskey 0 Romeo Mike Bravo ON7 OFF. By the way, I love the Welsh accent. HI, over.
ON7 Oscar Fox Golf Whiskey 0 Radio Mike Bravo. Yeah, no problem, Kurt. Well, you're really booming in here this evening. We have you 35 dB over 9. Very, very strong indeed. And the setup is sounding very, very nice. It's like BBC quality. The audio is nice and clear. Sounds very good indeed over here. Yeah, the town of Pwllheli, it's a Welsh word there. It means salty pond. It is. With salt is hilly and Pwll is a pond. Our first language is Welsh, so maybe that's why the accent is quite strong here. English is my second language, Kurt. But no problem. Yes, this end we're using the ICOM IC7700. We also have an amplifier which is the ACOM 1010, peaking about just 400 watts at the moment.
and the antenna is it's an end-fed 40-meter long end-fed antenna. The microphone also is the Heil PR40, so it's quite a new setup. I've been off the air for quite a few years. I'm an old ham, as they say. I think I passed in about 1991, I think it was. Quite active then, and have been active over the years, but kind of got the bug once again. So since about February, March this year. So just been buying like a new radio here, and buying another one, and playing around, and just trying to get my feet again into the hobby, Kurt. Back to you, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox from Golf Whiskey Zero, Radio Mike Bravo.
Yeah, QSL Golf Whiskey Zero, Radio Mike Bravo. Fantastic. Yeah, beautiful views that you have from your home QTH. It looks really awesome. And I didn't know that English is your second language. I thought that, you know, in the UK, everywhere, they have English as the first language. But you're just teaching me something new. I thought that everybody was supposed to, you know, English is the first language, but you're telling me it's Welsh. And I didn't know that Welsh is considered also a language. So I'm wondering, in school they teach you in Welsh language? Is that what you're telling me over?
Yes, indeed, Kurt. Yeah, they teach us first language in Welsh. I have two children. They've grown up now. They're about, I think, nearly 18 and 20. But they only spoke Welsh till they were 3-4 year old, because we speak Welsh as a first language in the home. So they were brought up with Welsh. They pick English up off the TV and you know, talking to other people. So they understand a little bit of English. But once they go into school, then they pick up both languages after, and they are brought up with English and Welsh. But Welsh as a first language. My location is the western coast of Wales, North Wales, which is very Welsh. And the more easterly you go, the more towards England, then the Welsh gets less and less. So it's usually the island of Anglesey, which is north of me. The west, we're on the Llŷn Peninsula here, which is very Welsh, and going down towards mid Wales, Aberystwyth is also Welsh. But the west coast of Wales is more or less first language Welsh there, Kurt. So yes, it's nice. You can see the view from my QTH. Also, if you scroll down, I think there's a YouTube video there, which somebody did with a drone of my business, and my house is also in the same place. So it's we've got a nice view looking over to the Snowdonia mountain range. Snowdon is the highest mountain in England and Wales. It's I think about just over 1,000 meters, which is about 3,300 feet high. So we're looking over to Snowdonia from the shack here, Kurt. You're still 30 dB over, still booming in here, by the way. Ocean November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Golf Whiskey Zero, Radio Mike Bravo.
Yeah, QSL. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's your shop there. What is it? Garden shop. That's cool. It looks really neat. Very clean. Very clean. And my parents, they have also been in the flower business, and they have been selling fresh flowers. So they had to go to some kind of a wholesaler that had the same kind of a setup as your business. I'm a perfumer, so I'm doing something totally different. I'm into perfumes, and I design and make and create perfumes, actually. So that's my main job. But yeah, it's interesting. Here the farmers, and they're all having a lot of trouble, because we had like 8 months in a row of rain. And even still right now, the farmers are unable to plant the necessary things, so they are really in trouble. So it's good to have some greenhouses. And talking about greenhouses, where I live, it was the greenhouse town in the past, and they were growing in these greenhouses grapes, but these were table grapes. I should put some information on on my QRZ page. I think I'm going to do that tonight or this evening regarding the town here, because it has quite a rich history regarding the grape business from the 1950s and 60s, right after World War II. It became one of the most prominent towns where they were growing these grapes there. And a lot of greenhouses here back in the 1960s. I think about 30,000 different greenhouses in this region, because it was the main business, and people, they really enriched themselves with the cultivation of these grapes there. But the problem is that the competition just came along from Southern Europe. ON7 OFF returning to Golf Whiskey 0 Romeo Mexico Bravo, over.
ON7 OFF GW0 RMB. Yeah, no problem, Kurt. Yes, we did fly into Schiphol area airport last summer when my wife and I were going on holiday, and coming into the airport we see Holland anyway, which is full of glass houses there. Yeah, we do get plants coming in from Holland every week or so. This time of year we do get the wagons coming in with plants, and we also get some Belgian plants too. Mostly indoor plants we get from Belgium, which of course they fantastic quality. But we're having a few issues at the moment because of the Brexit and the new laws and regulations in the port, where they have to stop all the heavy goods vehicles now and do inspections. So it's our deliveries are a little bit delayed coming in from Belgium and from Holland at the moment. But I'm sure it will settle down once they get used to it. But it's been the same over here, Kurt. The weather, we've had rain, I think, since about last September, it feels like it. Not very good winter indeed, very wet. I think we had a nice week about a week ago, and it's on and off again this week, just very showery. It's just overcast here at the moment. Temperatures around, I think, 15 degrees centigrade. But just looking at the news now, they do forecast some high pressure coming in for the weekend and into next week. So maybe we'll get some nice weather coming our way. Okay, Kurt, I won't hold the frequency. I think you're very busy. So, like I said, you're just booming in here. It's no problem. The audio sounds great on your setup there. It's working very well indeed. So, thank you for coming back to the call, and it's been a pleasure to speak to you this evening, Kurt. So we wish you 73s on this one, and thank you very much. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot from Golf Whiskey 0, Radio Mike Bravo. Over to you for the final, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL, fantastic. Golf Whiskey 0, Romeo Mike Bravo from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Yeah, it seems that, as you said, they become more and more strict regarding the import. And also I start to hear voices from the UK, from my own customers who are regular ones, and they complain about the fact that suddenly some duty taxes are have to be paid when they receive my orders, which is a shame, because bigger companies, they can circumvent it by actually affiliating to the tax system in the UK, and they can just avoid their customers having to pay all these taxes. But apparently for small companies, we are suffering more and more from the madness of invoicing and custom taxation. Okay, I'll let you go. It's been a pleasure to hear you this evening there. So have a fantastic day. Thank you very, very much for the lovely contact, and I'm looking forward for the next one. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. We are clearing with the Golf Whiskey 0, Romeo Mike Bravo. Thank you very much. I really appreciate coming back to the call, mate. Over.
Yeah, no problem, Cole. The pleasure's been on this side. It's been very nice to speak to you for the first time, and I'm sure we'll we'll be able to link up again very soon. Best 73s, Kurt, and bye-bye from Wales. ON7, Oscar Fox, Golf Whiskey Zero, Radio Mike Bravo. 73s, thank you.
73, Stuart. Take care, keep yourself in shape, and looking forward for the next one. ON7, OFF, we're standby.
Mexico 3, Charlie, Ocean, Yankee.
Okay, I have a couple of English stations. Let me see if I can get over the pond there. I had an American station, so let me just give it a try for America, and then I'll go back to Europe. Any USA outside of Europe? Any outside of Europe? One more try. Okay, I didn't hear anything. Go ahead, Europe. I think it was Mexico something. Go ahead, the Mexico station. Mexico 0, I think. Over.
Mike 7, Radio Delta.
Ocean, Yankee.
Mike 7, go ahead.
Mike 7, Romeo Delta.
Okay, QSL. Mike 7. Sugar Romeo Delta, I think. I'm not sure with the suffix. Just one more time and I'll have it right. Over.
It's Romeo Delta, the suffix.
Yeah, okay, QSL. Mike 7, Romeo Delta. How you doing, Raymond? Nice to hear you, and pleased to hear you for the second time, I think. I'm just checking the call status. We had a QSO in 2022, so pleased to hear you after 2 years. The name here, Raymond, is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT, and last time we spoke was on 80 meters, so there you go. We have a couple of more bands to go. Go ahead, over.
Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Mike 7, Romeo Delta. Good evening to you, Kurt. Yes, it was on the 22nd of November 22 we had a QSO on the 80 metre band. You're coming in loud and clear into southwest Scotland. Signal report would be 5 and 9 plus 10. Over to you.
Yeah, QSL, Raymond. Nice to hear you. You're a little bit on the weak side, but maybe there is a difference in power output. What is your antenna? What is your power? Go ahead.
Working conditions here are Yaesu FTDX10 with an end-fed multi-band half-wave antenna which is horizontally polarized 7 meters above the ground, and I'm just working on 25 watts. 25 watts, over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'm running, what is it? 30 times more, 25 times more power. So that's why you receive me very well. But there's one notice I want to give to you. I'm doing a live stream right now, and if you tune into the live stream with your audio settings, it's perfect for QRP setup, because even with the low signal, it's very, very readable, Raymond. So you get a very good configuration of your audio setup, especially for with the low power that you are using. Back to you there, Raymond. Mike 7, Romeo Delta from ON7 OFF. Over.
ON7 OFF, MM7RRD. Yeah, thank you very much for that. It took me a wee while to get the antenna working just the way I wanted it with the transceiver, but I've been getting good signal reports with it on the low power, and of course we've just jumped up from 10 watts to the high amount of 25 watts. But it seems to be working well. I'm quite happy with it, so I'm not going to tinker with it or tweak it. I'll just leave it as it is. Over to you.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, absolutely. Do not change anything, because when you are operating with low power, you better have a very audible signal. Especially the audio quality is important to be able to get through the mist of the frequency. And as you can listen on the live stream, it just passes through like a knife through butter, mate. So it really works very well. I'm running about 700-800 watts. The antenna is a 2-element cubical quad that is pointing towards North America and to the United Kingdom. My radio is the baby radio, the Hermes Light number 2 with the F-Deuce SL40 microphone, and the power amplifier is OM 2000 Plus together with the Micro PA50. So that's the whole rundown of my working conditions. I'm very glad with this setup because it has a very small footprint, but it has mega performances. So there you are. Back to you there, Raymond. Mike 7, Romeo Delta from ON7 OFF, over. Now he's gone. Okay, I think lost the signal there, Raymond. So propagation is playing fool on us. So Raymond, if you still copy, I really appreciate the contact. I'll log you down here, and I'm looking forward for the next one. Mike 7, Romeo Delta from ON7 OFF, over. Okay, let me see. Anybody else? This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot in Brussels.
Golf 0, Sierra Lima Radio.
Mike 7, India Zulu, yourself.
I got a November 3. Go ahead, November 3. November 3 Zulu Sierra. Nice to hear you there, James from Pennsylvania. Nice to hear Pennsylvania from Europe here. Very good copy. You're 5x6, 5x7 into the capital city of Europe in Belgium. Go ahead there, Mr. James, over.
Yeah, let me just get the call. Let me get your call sign correct.
Yes, my call sign is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot. I repeat, Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, QSL.
Okay, ON7 OFF, thank you. And sorry about that. You're 5 and 8, 5 and 9. Very, very nice signal. Whatever magic you are painting that cubicle quad, it's working. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I am fortunate with the location here. I am on a pretty high location, and I think the soil is also doing something. Formerly in this area there were greenhouses, and the structure, the metallic structure, they buried it. It was a very common practice in the 1990s and the year 2000 when they were taking down these greenhouses, that the metallic structure, they just dig it into the ground, and probably it has some magnetic field effect on the antenna, so it seems to work pretty well. Yeah, you're coming in here very well as well. I'm doing a live stream, so no problems at all. And I see Andy commenting on the sun that is going a little bit crazy at the moment. But yeah, James, very good copy. And just tell me what is your antenna and your power. I want to know what's the magic you're using. Over.
Yeah. What is your name, please? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Kurt, K-U-R-T, like Kurt Cobain. Over.
Yeah, got it, Kurt. Well, great. 5 and 8, 5 and 9 signal, Kurt. So that quad is really working well. We're running about 1 kilowatt. The radio is an old, very old Yaesu FT1000 Delta. And the secret and the magic is I'm using an old Telrex monobander, a 5-element monoband Yagi, which is around 45 feet in the air.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, okay. 45 feet is not too high. So yeah, that's not too high. I got mine around the same altitude with the 2-element cubicle quad. So I'm gonna see if I can find any pictures of your antenna. I think I see right here with the snowy day, on the snowy day there. So yeah, it really runs very well. The propagation between Europe and America is degrading. It just get worse over time. I guess the summer propagation is about to start, and then we lose the connectivity between North America and Europe. so we might have to wait until autumn time comes back. But yeah, very good. And yeah, the 5 element is certainly doing the magic for sure. I hope you don't suffer too much from big storms. And what do you get there? Hurricanes. I saw the big hurricane, in Texas, especially Texas. I'm not sure if Pennsylvania is vulnerable to hurricanes and all these kind of meteorological hassles there. Back to you, James. November 3, Zulu Sierra from Oscar, November 7, Oscar Fox, over.
Yeah, very good, Kurt. Well, very good. We get it all here on the east coast of the U.S. We have thunderstorms that come in, it's now becoming warmer, and the summer is almost upon us here, Kurt. We have a really beautiful day today, but I think the heat is building, and it's possible we'll get some thunderstorms tonight. So we get the thunderstorms coming through on a regular basis. The other thing that often bothers us is tornadoes, and sometimes we get the hurricane. So that would be the hurricane coming off the Atlantic. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Are you by chance originally from South Africa or Australia or New Zealand? I hear some kind of a Kiwi accent in your English. Over.
Yeah, I'm from Africa. I'm from Africa, Kurt. I'm from East Africa, Kenya. I have a home call sign if you look at my QRZ.com page. I'm also licensed as 5 Zulu 4 Fox Victor. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking. Yeah, okay, now I see it. Yeah, okay, yeah. You still go back to Africa sometimes, or you're stuck in the US? Over.
Yeah, not so much. Only 2 or 3 times a year. QSL?
Yeah, the only place I visited in Kenya was Mombasa. So I visited. It was like I was cruising on the internet. I think it was not even. Yeah, I was like the first internet steps there back in the year 2000. And they had a promotion for a flight to Kenya. It was the price of a pant of jeans at that moment, like 2,000 Belgian francs, €50. And I couldn't believe my eyes. So I grabbed the ticket and I went to Kenya. Totally unexpected. It was like a last minute ticket. And I had a great time in Mombasa. I was there for about 2 weeks or something. It was excluding the hotel and everything, but yeah, it was a great experience. Go ahead, James. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, Kenya is an amazing country. It's where I'm from. My ancestors spent a lot of time in Kenya. So it's a great part of the world. I'm based here in the U.S., but I do travel back 2 or 3 times a year. And you will often find me working and operating from 5 Zulu 4. I'm very involved in business activities in Kenya. I'm very involved in amateur radio. I'm part of the Radio Society of Kenya. And many other things that I'm involved in still in Kenya. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, fantastic. Are there direct flights from the US to Kenya, or you have to do a stopover in Europe? Over?
Yeah, I prefer the stopover. I prefer the stopover in Europe, but there is a direct flight. Kenya Airways flies from JFK direct to Nairobi. It is actually a wonderful flight, very easy. If you get on, you can fall asleep, and when you wake up, you are closer to home. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I totally understand. Yeah. The reason why I'm asking, because lots of the flights, they go through Brussels. So Brussels seems to be a main hub for African destinations. Over.
Oh yeah, that's right. Brussels is very famous stopover, and I've done that several times. Kurt. So very good. Let me ask you a question. I don't know if you are doing it yet, and whether you have worked with
Can you just repeat your question, because the propagation seems to be a little bit playing up there? Can you repeat one more time?
Yeah, did you work Glorioso Island? Go ahead.
No, I when I was in Kenya, I just went to visit Mombasa, and I just went to do a little what do you call it? A safari. It was a very short safari. Over.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Very good. Well, Kurt, congratulations. Great signal here. Your quad is working really well. I would say 73. Good contact. ON7. From Norway 3 Zulu Sierra.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much, James. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure to make the acquaintance, and I wish you a fantastic day there, and hopefully talk to you from somewhere else when you are in Africa. I'll keep my eyes. I do not point my antenna towards Africa, which is a shame. I don't turn it to Africa often. Multiple reasons. Well, there's not much activity if I point my antenna down south, and I have to beam over the house here, and I have a little bit of an RFI issue when I'm beaming into the house here. So the antenna is about let's say about 150 feet away, 200 feet away from the house. And yeah, when I point the beam towards the house, I get a little bit of an RFI. Pleased to meet you. Have a fantastic day. Great to hear you for the first time. And I will put you down in the log there. 73 is James. Looking forward for the contact when you are back in Africa. November 3 Zulu Sierra. This is Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox Fox.
Yeah, 73.
73 is good luck. ON7 OFF, we're standby. QRZ.
Mexico 3, Charlie, Ocean, Yankee.
Mexico 3, Charlie, Ocean, Yankee. Good evening. This is ON7 OFF, over.
Roger, thanks very much. You 594 dB West 9 into the city of Manchester, northwest England. The name is Mike, over.
Yeah, QSL Mike, Mexico 3, Charlie, Oscar, Yankee. Yeah, I don't have a match on QRZ.com. Maybe you're not registered on QRZ.com. You just have to clarify. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, thank you very much. Oscar November 3, Oscar November 3, Oscar Foxtrot, Mexico 3, Charlie, Ocean, Yankee return. Okay, thanks for coming back to me there. The equipment at this end is Kenwood Tango Sierra 590. The Kenwood Tango Sierra 590. And I'm running 25 watts into a vertical antenna. Multiband antenna, HF antenna, and as I said, the weather is not too good. I don't think it's raining, but it's overcast at the moment. Oscar November 3, Oscar Foxtrot, I hope I got that correct. Mexico 3, Charlie, Ocean Yankee standing by.
Yeah, QSL, Mexico 3, Charlie, Ocean Yankee. Yeah, QSL 100%. Yeah, Mike, I'm just wondering, you're not on QRZ.com, so because my my logbook application is connected to QRZ.com, and it's supposed to pull out the first name, but it's not doing it. So I guess maybe you're not on QRZ.com there. Go ahead.
In this station, that's me. That's you again, Kurt. Oscar November 3, Oscar Foxtrot, M3 COY standing by.
Yeah, QSL. Just a correction on my call sign. The call sign is not Oscar November 3, but Oscar November 7. Okay. Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. So I just want to correct it on the call sign. No problems there, Mike. I think you are a little bit of an older person, but nonetheless, very happy to make the contact with you. I'm very happy, Mike, to make your acquaintance there around London. Mike 3, Charlie, Oscar, Yankee, from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox. Have a fantastic day, Mr. Mike. Over.
Sorry, Kurt, I called you Oscar November 3, Oscar November. Apologies about that. Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Mexico 3, Charlie. Apologies about that, Kurt. Found it very interesting listening. So I was listening to previous QSL and the one before that with the Welsh gentleman. I found it very interesting. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I didn't get to report. Did you give me a report, Kurt? Over?
Yeah. I have you 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, and you told me that I was 5-9 plus at a certain moment. So it just depends on the propagation conditions there, Mike, because we get that sporadic E that just opens up around this time of the year. And I can definitely hear the signals swinging like up and down with the QSB. It's very typical with the sporadic E because, you know, they still, by the day of today, they still don't really know what is causing the magnetic activity in the sporadic E layer. But yeah, it maybe has to do with wind or stuff like that. And yeah, it just is very localized, and you know, the propagation just drops out rapidly when we've got this sporadic E. It's not like the other propagation where it's more steady. 73s, Mike. Have a fantastic day. Great to hear you. Keep yourself in shape, mate. I want to meet you up in, let's say, the next cycle as well. God bless you. Stay safe. Mike 3, Charlie Oscar Yankee from ON7 OFF. Over.
Oscar Foxtrot, Mexico 3 Charlie, Oscar Yankee. Yeah, thanks for that, Kurt. Thanks for the information about the sporadic E as well. That sounds interesting. You don't often get Belgian stations. But it's nice to hear you went through so well, you know. Really nice. Okay, thanks for the contact on this band. I don't think I want 21 men on at 15 metres, but when I do, I get good results. Reason being, the SWR of the antenna isn't too good on this frequency, or these frequencies. The 21 megahertz band. It's about 2 to 1 or something like that. I use the set internal, the TS 590's internal tuner to level things out a bit, to make the things are okay. But otherwise, it's quite a good antenna. It's a fabulous antenna. Okay, thanks for the contact. Look out for your again, Kurt, and all the best to you and yours. Have a nice weekend. Nowhere near the weekend, is it? Have a nice day. Catch you again. All the best. Cheerio.
Okay, thank you very much there, Mike. Pleased to meet you, and I'll look for the next one. God bless you. Stay safe. Mike 3 Charlie Oscar Yankee from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox. Bye-bye.
Cheerio. Thank you.
Echo India 3 Golf Romeo Bravo.
Echo India 3 Golf Romeo Bravo. Good evening there, Bob. Nice signal coming down from Ireland. This is Kurt, call sign Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, ON7 OFF. Go ahead, sir.
Roger, Kurt. A very, very good evening to you. And it's a pleasure to speak to you at last, HI. I have been following you on YouTube for quite some time, and also in your live streams, but never had the opportunity to speak to you on air. You have the name is Bob. I'm living in West Ireland, just north of Limerick, and I'm running on the Little Hermes Light 2, which I must thank you for all the information. Setting up the radio, etc., has been very, very helpful to me. The antenna is a hex beam and the power is about 60 watts, 60 watts there. So, microphone back to you, Kurt. ON7 OFF from EI3 GRB.
Yeah, QSL, fantastic. Very happy that you got the Hermes Light running there, Bob. I'm 4K white, so if you go in 4K in TX and in RX, you'll be able to enjoy the full glory of the audio quality we can transmit and receive with this particular little marvelous technology. It sounds good. I'm not sure. Do you have pure signaling turned on, or it's not turned on? I'm just wondering. Over.
No, I don't have the pure signal. I presume I have to have a fitting at the after the amplifier for that, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, well, you don't require to have a RF sampler. You can do the internal pure signaling. So in fact, how it works is that the radio has a sensor inside. Well, it's more or less an explanation that makes some sense, but it just analyzes the internal radio frequency interference, if I can call it that way, and it's going to grab that RF. And it's going to process that RF as well, and that's the pure signaling. Now you have internal RF within the radio case itself, but a secondary option would be bringing in the RF from externally into the Hermes light by adding a little cable and a connector and using an external how could I say RF sampler. But in your case, if you click, I guess you're using the TT software, aren't you, Bob? Over.
Yeah, Roger. You took a big dip there, Kurt. I missed most of the transmission. You took a big dip in the middle. Yes, I can click on the pure signal on Tita's Kurt. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, if you have DUP enabled and PSA, you can see it on the under the power button. Just turn these two on. That's gonna be the first step, and then the next step is you click on linearity, go to linearity, and you will have to check everything like auto attenuate, relax tolerance, quick attenuate, PIN, MAP, and very important STBL. Just make sure that they are all enabled. I'm not sure if you're with me. I'm just gonna unkey first. See if you are with me. If you have clicked on the linearity that's in the top bar of the TT software. Over.
Yeah. Okay. I just found it. So I'll have to click on that, Kurt. Over.
Yeah. So you got pure signal right now. You have that little window that popped up, haven't you? Over.
I have DUP and PS/A turned on. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Can you just do me a favor? Right click, not left click, but right click on PS-A. Right click on Papa Sierra -A. It was just right click it. So be sure that DUP is turned on. It's green, and PSA should be turned on as well. And then you right click on the PS-A. So if you have the pure signal on, there's a new window that will appear, and just check all the checkboxes there. So the most important checkbox is going to be this STBL, but the other ones you can click them on as well. Go ahead. Over.
Yeah, okay. I'm just clicking there now at the moment. And I have all those boxes clicked now, Kurt. Over.
Yeah, QSL. Now the next step, you got set PK. You will see a value, set PK. What's the value you currently have at the set PK? Over.
Where's that? Is that in the box? It's 0.233 QSL.
Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, so normally when you look at the waterfall, you will see under the waterfall something like correcting, and you will see something like numbers appearing. If that's in green and also the number is getting green, that means that you're currently using pure signal. So it's the internal pure signal without using an RF sampler at the end of the transmission chain. Over.
Yeah, QSL Kurt. When I'm transmitting, it's now on 155156 green and correct Charlie Oscar Radio Echo Charlie Tango QSL.
Yeah, well, there you are. Now you have pure signaling, internal pure signaling turned on. So you're good to go. So now you have the clearest signal you can have. yeah, it's very interesting because it will clear up the signal. Not that I saw anything wrong, but I just wanted to be sure that it's turned on. And you can leave it on all the time. You can, clear the or close the pure signal window because apparently all things are set and you're good to go. So it's going to automatically attenuate your signal so it can process the RF, and it will do the pure signaling from now on. So you will have the purest possible signal without an RF sampler. So, but yeah, if you have an RF sampler, then you can even do more. So you can even sample it back and send it back to the radio, but there's some hardware modifications that need to be done. Hope you're happy with that. But yeah, it's a fantastic radio. I'm happy that you found your way to make it work. And yeah, if you can open the bandwidth to 4K, you can have a listen for yourself how you sound with your Hermes Light over here. Tell me, what's the microphone you are currently using, Bob? Over.
Okay, Kurt, big dip in signal again. I missed most of that. It's just a condenser microphone, a PC, a cheap microphone, Kurt. I don't know, a GMX or a CMX or something like that, but just a cheap computer condenser microphone, Kurt, okay?
Yeah, QSL, yeah. The recommended microphone is the F-Deuce. The recommended microphone for this rig is the F-Deuce. You can see it on my QRZ page. That's a little bit the standard microphone we all recommend. It's very inexpensive. It even outperforms the SM7B dynamic microphone, so that just tells you something. But yeah, very pleased that you have found your way into using and getting the Hermes Light. Fantastic radio, isn't it? You have so many capabilities, possibilities. It's just insane what you get for a package of 360 euros, Bob, isn't it? Back to you. Echo India 3 Golf Romeo Bravo from ON7OFF, over.
Roger, conditions are slipping a little bit difficult to copy you, but Roger, yes. And I know, I think it's John ON7EI after November 7 Echo India. Very fond of the
Yeah, okay, I'm also losing your signal now, Bob. So propagation is changing. The sporadic key is giving us some QS breaker. Bob, if you can still hear me, I wish you a fantastic evening. Thanks for tuning in into the live stream and also being here amongst us. It's been a pleasure to meet you here today, and I wish you a fantastic, enjoyable time with your Hermes Light. So pleased to meet you for the first time there, Bob, and I hope we find another occasion to cross aerials. Echo India 3 Golf Romeo Bravo from Oscar November 7 Oscar Fox 73. So over. Oh, Mike is 79 years old. Okay. I heard that, Andy, on his voice.
Bye-bye from Ireland. Oscar November 7. Oscar Fox from Echo India 3 Golf Radio Bravo QRT.
73s, you're coming back, but that's how it goes with this sporadic key skip. 73s, pleased to hear you there, Bob. Take care. God bless you. 73s, and hopefully talk to you soon again. God bless. Bye-bye.
Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Sierra Juliet.
Yes, Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Sierra Juliet, I think. Go ahead.
Yeah, very good evening, Kurt. Hope you are doing well. Name here is Jan, Juliet Alpha November, and located in the northeastern part of Switzerland near Lake Constance. in the German-speaking part of Switzerland. Band conditions are pretty changing, but you've been plus 20 dB before here with me, now still 9 plus in your last over, Kurt. ON70FF HB9HSJ.
Yeah, QSL, I'm turning the beam, so you might have some difficulties to pick me up for a second until got the beam in the right headings. So I'm currently turning the beam as we speak to 130 something degrees. So I'm going a little bit too far. So let me just correct that. Nice to meet you there, Jan. A very great copy on you. And I hope the propagation is going to hold up. What a beautiful big screen you have for your in front of your computer. That's I think it feels like you're in somewhere in the movies, in the cinema. HI, go ahead there, Jan. Over.
Okay. It's I believe 49 inches or something like this. It's a big screen, yes. No, it's more. I don't care. It's just a big screen. Your signal went down quite a bit now. It's like I don't know, 3.7 or so now, 3.6, 3.5. I don't know, something like this. Way lower than before. The propagation seems to be went down. Transmitting here with the Flex 6600, 1 kilowatt output power, and the antenna is a vertical quad loop, 12.5 meters above the ground, Kurt. That's the situation here. So I don't know if I will hear you next over. Just let's try it.
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, it's still there. Let me see.
59, nice. Massive QSP now.
Yeah, that's what we have with sporadic keys. Sometimes we have to be a little bit patient, and if we lose communication, we should start to send a beacon until the beacon picks up and see if the propagation is holding on. Yeah, this is how it goes. It's summer propagation and sporadic key. We cannot change it. Yeah, that's a very huge screen. Anyway, if oh, one moment.
Yeah,
I pushed on the wrong button.
Up on your side, I believe you went away.
Yeah, I'm back. I pushed on the wrong button. I pushed on the power button of my TT software. Not good, over.
Yeah, that happens. Sometimes, with these SDRs, just something goes wrong with your computer and your station is wondering what the hell happened, just happened. With you, it's at least easy because there's a live stream to double check.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I was wondering how big the screen is. So I think maybe it must be quite expensive. But if you get a bigger screen, you'll be on a wide screen and you have to look left and right where is the signal on the band there. So that's amazing. I love it. I have two screens right in front of me. But boy, if I would have a screen that I can enlarge my TT software, I would really enjoy to have a beautiful view on the pan adapter and the waterfall. It's going to be marvelous. So I'm going to see if I can can get one of these screens in second hand. Sometimes these gamers, they are not satisfied with this size and they even want to go bigger. HI, go ahead, my friend, Mr. Jan. Hotel Bravo 9er, Hotel Sierra Juliet, ON7 OFF, over.
Yeah. It's true. I mean, maybe you can make some kind of deal and get one maybe for I don't know, used or something like this. This screen was about, I believe, €1,000 new, 1,100, 1,200, I don't know. And a few months later, it was just like on sale for 900. So, but it was pretty expensive. But I bought it especially when I for the occasion when I bought the radio when I switched to Flex Radio. The picture you see on QRZ.com is not completely accurate. You see the FD1000MP, which is not my main radio. I use it just occasionally because, you know, I like it. But the big screen is, I bought it just for the Flex because it really looks nice, and Tetis and Power SDR and all this SDR software suite. Like, I don't know, SDR console is really good on QRZ.com. They're really having profit from it, and
Yeah, QSL, fantastic. Yeah, it's something that is on my bucket list. If I would have a very big screen, especially for Thetis, it's going to be very useful. You know, and we need so much. You know, we need so many programs. I have 3 screens here, and even with 3 screens, it seems to be not enough. But yeah, you need to have a quite performant hardware, very strong computer to be able to support the different screens. So for sure. Yeah, I'm using the Hermes Lite 2 here on this site. I think you heard it from the previous communication that I had. Very happy with the Hermes Lite 2. It's comparable to the Flex Radio, but it's very cheap. You can get it for about $370 delivered to your doorstep. I've been using it now for, I think, about more or less about almost a year. I think maybe 9 or 10 months. But what a lovely piece of equipment. It's just absolutely insane, the capabilities when you switch from a traditional conventional radio to a SDR capable radio. It's just absolutely insane. I really love it, and there is no way I'll go back to my old school radios. And I think it must be the same with you, Jan. Hotel Bravo 9, Hotel Sierra Juliet, ON7 OFF, over.
Yes, exactly. It's about the same because the SDR virus hit me the first time. I believe I was in 2010, I don't remember, but something around 2010. I was with my wife in Dayton, and there I bought the HBSDR box. This was even before the health network out. I believe this year was the health network, the original was announced at the invention. And there I bought all these original HBSDR box, and since then I just can't work with a normal radio. It has to be SDR. Yeah, and I mean, screen real estate, you can't have enough of them, of it, you know. It's a fact. Many applications need to be open. So, won't hold it, Kurt. Thank you for the chat. We'll call you again if you come through strong again. Wish you a fantastic evening, 7-3. Have fun with the stream, and hear you soon again, okay? OM7 OFF, HP9, HSJ.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, I got a station just right next to this frequency coming in very strong from Italy, and I'm trying to use the notch filter to filter him out completely, but he's making so much splatter that even with the notch filter I'm unable to filter him out. But yeah, that's the beauty of these kind of setups and these kind of SDR radios. Pleased to meet you. I'm grateful to have you amongst us on the live stream. Have a fantastic day there, Jan, and hopefully we can catch you soon again. It's great to hear you back after a year that we haven't had the QSO. You take care, and God bless you. And by the way, last time we spoke was on 80 meters, so it's good to hear you also on 15. Take care. Hotel Bravo Niner. Hotel Sierra Juliet from Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. God bless you and stay safe, my friend. Over.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, 73.
73's QRZDX. This is ON7 OFF listening.
Yeah, QSY 21.
Let me for a second just listen to the signal. This is why you have pure signaling. You know, if you have pure signal, you won't make any splatter. You're not supposed to make any splatter. So that's why I go 4K wide, because this gentleman that is right next to me is, let me see, he's on 264. And I can hear him. I was on 260, right? But I got 4K wide. So yeah, he's 265 actually. So he's going from 265, making QRM up to here. Let me just zoom out a little bit. In QRM from let me position it here, 262. He's on 265 and he's making noise up to 270. So that's about 8 kilohertz of bandwidth. He's abusing the frequency. Now it's also because the propagation is very strong, but I sometimes, you know, I already had one time somebody tells me, hey, you're too wide in your bandwidth. But listen, maybe I'm too wide in my bandwidth when I'm doing 4K in transmit, right? But look at these guys. He's like, what is it? Let me see. Let me just position, and I think he's like the normal traditional. Yeah, he's like 2.8, 2.9K wide, but he's making splatter all over the place with his probably amplifier that hasn't the appropriate filtering. So that's the whole point. So when I go 4K wide, I always try to figure out if there is if I would have seen that my transmission signal would cover his frequency, I would probably move, or I would probably just change the bandwidth to a lower bandwidth. But as you can see, he is on. I was on 260, and he is on 265. So I'm just 4K wide, and with a pure signal, you're just staying within the boundary. It's like a railway track, right? So it's like a train track. It's just, you know, one railway, and you stay within these boundaries. And this is something that I really appreciate from the Hermes Light hardware, especially if you have a sampler on the back of your amplifier. And it also just improves your audio quality tremendously as well. So for those who are interested in the Hermes Light, I really totally recommend it. So let me just turn on again the audio, listen a little bit to the Italian station here, and maybe I'll give him a call. But I don't want to tell him that he's making splatter, because he probably doesn't know, and I don't want to make people upset. I prefer other people telling him. But yeah, we just have to deal with it, I guess. And it's part of the hobby, you know. Nothing is perfect in our lives. So let me just have a listen to him.
QSL, Oscar Nancy 3, Kilo Charlie Whiskey. Very good evening. You're 55.
So you can hear that he's probably overdriving his radio for sure. So he's like pushing the audio into his radio and super overdriving.
Kilo Charlie Whiskey, Italy Whiskey 2, November Radio India. QSL Carel, Oscar Nancy 3, Kilo Charlie Whiskey, returning Italy, Whiskey 2, November, Radio Italy. I receiving you 5x7 to 5x6, up and downer. I live in a 10 kilometer to Como City, Charlie, Oscar, Mike, Oscar, and 15 to the ball with Switzerland, Carel. I running 100 watt into dipole, but to you, Oscar.
Only 100 watt into a dipole and making so much splatter, so he's really overdriving his radio. I'm gonna try to make a contact, and I'll try to do it as politely as possible, because you know sometimes people might be offended when you just tell them. I just want to be a helping hand, you know. So let me see if I can make a contact with him. Let me turn on the noise reduction number 2. Is the magic of Hermes Light. You get rid of all the...
excellent, Carel.
You get rid of all the...
3, Kilo Charlie Whiskey.
The white noise.
Return in Italy, Whiskey 2, November, Romeo, Italia. Very, very good. I receiving you nice. Audio is good and signal up and downer, but I have copy at all, Carol. I transmitting with the ISO ST991 America and a multi-band rotary dipole around 10 meters off the ground. Okay, Carol, have a best 73. Good evening and good luck to you and family. See you again on the future on the frequency. Oscar Nancy 3, Kilo Charlie Whiskey, Italy Whiskey number 2, November, Radio India.
It's a new radio. FT991 Alpha. That's a beautiful radio, but overdriving. Absolutely overdriving. Pushing too much audio into it. The power, the radio is not able to handle so much audio input. Let's see.
QSL Carol, Oscar Nancy 3, Kilo Charlie Whiskey, returning IW2, November, Radio Italy. My best 73, good luck and good evening to you and family, and see you again in the future. Ciao. 73, ciao. Italy Whiskey number 2, November, Radio India, calling CQ.
Good evening, Dado. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Oh my God, ON7, Oscar, Florida. Broadcasting 20 dB over the 9 on the Lake of Como. Running 100 watt into dipole. ON7, Oscar, Fox, IW2 NRI.
Yeah, QSL, very good evening to you there, Dado. Pleased to meet you for the first time. I don't think we've spoken before. The name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. KURT. You're also very, very, very strong here. Propagation into Italy from Belgium seems to be very good. A little bit overdriving the radio. I don't want to offend you, but I was just a few kilohertz slower, and I had a lot of splatter. But yeah, it's probably because you're a little bit overdriving the radio, and I would like to be a helping hand to maybe help you to configure the radio. So it's going to be perfect, because you have a fantastic radio. The 991 is a fantastic radio, but I think the microphone input is way too loud. I'm doing a live stream, so you can have a listen on the live stream. And if you have a YouTube, if you can go on a computer, you can have a listen and look here what I can see on my waterfall. So the name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango. I'm very close to Brussels, and I'm pleased to meet you for the first time there, Dado. The propagation is like outstandingly well between Italy and Belgium. India Whiskey 2, November, Romeo, India. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot, over.
Okay, Kurt, excellent. Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Fox, return in Italy, Whiskey 2, November, Radio Italy. So, in EPO mode, with no preamplifier on RX, I receiving you 5, 9, and 10. With amplifier number 1, I receiving you 20 dB over the 9. Excellent. My condition is ST991 America, the original microphone. And the antenna is made by Eco Antenna, old rotary dipole.
It shouldn't make so much splatter.
Around 10 meters off the ground. I live in exactly at 10 kilometers to Como and 15 kilometers to the border with Switzerland. And it's definitely your audio transmission, very beautiful, nice. Nice audio, nice signal broadcasting. So, back to you, Kurt. Oscar Nancy 7 off, IW2 NRI.
Yeah, on 7 off, returning to IW2 NRA, NRI, sorry. Yeah, QSL. Do you have a computer nearby, Dado? Do you have a computer near you? Over?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, can you type in my call sign in YouTube? Type in Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, and please tune into the live stream. I would like to help you with your setup there, because I think you're overdriving the radio, and I think you can get a much more beautiful audio, because I know a friend of mine who has a FT991. And boy, he's got a very beautiful audio with his hand microphone, but I think yours is overdriving a little bit, so it's a little bit too loud. But let me just ask you to go to the YouTube channel, and then you can listen for yourself and look at the band scope. Back to you there, my friend Dado. India Whiskey 2, November Romeo India from ON7 OFF, over.
Okay. I have I'm in the your page on QS.com. You have a Thailand call, and I have looking the ON7 off, on off, and tuning the radio on and off 7 days a week. I'm in the page. Back to you.
Yeah, QSL. When you click on the first link, you see the picture. When you look at my page, you see click on picture below, and to see if we are currently live streaming. Click on it and it will start the live stream. So you will have the live stream as we speak. Over.
Okay. I have clicked on. Okay. Perfect. Very perfect. I receiving you my signal in your station. Back to you, Kurt.
Yeah, QSL. Can you see how much splatter that is making your radio? So I think you are overdriving. So the microphone input should be turned down a little bit. If you don't mind, maybe go into the settings of your radio. Now, don't ask me exactly where you should do it, but I'm pretty sure you can find it in the menu, and go into the microphone level and maybe turn it down like another maybe 15-20% or something, or even more, maybe 30%, because you see when you are transmitting, you're just going out of the look at my signal. When I'm transmitting, I'm just between these two boundaries, like a railway, train railway. Okay, I hope you understand, because sometimes the language barrier is a problem between people from Italy and English. But yeah, so if you just decrease the audio input, and I want to help you, because I got the live stream, and then you can follow along. You can see what's going on with your signal. I tried to clean it up so you get a perfect picobello signal on the radio. Back to you there, Mr. Dado. India Whiskey 2, November Romeo India from ON7 OFF, over.
Okay. Excellent. Returning Oscar Nancy 7 off. IW2 November Radio Italy returning. Transmitting with no equalizer, no processor. I have setting the main gain to 60%. I reduce to 50 now. Okay, now I look in the spectrum. I reduce to 40 now. 40% now. Okay, I reduce again to 35%. Hola, 1, 2, 3.
There's not much difference, is there?
Now 30%. I using the original microphone. I have not.
It starts to improve.
That microphone in my station. Okay, now it's good, I think. So, back to you, Kurt.
Yeah, it's weird. How I think you are talking quite close also to the microphone, you know. But I think you should even turn it even more down. It's very weird, isn't it? Because you can, you know, it's better to have more processing and less audio input. So the processor will level your signal. So when you talk, it will just keep the audio signal. You know, I try to help you in giving you the best result with that FT991. I'm pretty sure you can, you know, you can make it work very well. But maybe put it at 20% and see how it performs. And I'm not sure, maybe you are in the menu of the microphone of FM. You just be careful, because I think there is a setting between AM and FM and single sideband. There's different different menus, so be sure that you're in the single sideband microphone input, you know. So yeah, but yeah, use my live stream, because that's why I'm doing the live stream. I just try to help people and show you, and then, you know, try to get some very good results. Just to give you also an idea, you got the microphone that is right here. Now this is a dynamic microphone, and I am about more or less, what is it, like 35-40 centimeters away from the microphone. Before I was like, it was like a guy who told me, yeah, you should not talk so close to the microphone, because previously I was like, yeah, this is how I talk, okay. So but that's not how you should talk. So you just keep it away, at least with these kinds of microphones here. Yeah, but yeah, it's I think maybe there is another menu, because I didn't hear much of a difference when you change the microphone input level. Maybe it has to do with the FM there. But you know, I was telling here on the live stream here, Dado, I try to help. I don't want to offend people, or but it was like a little bit scratching, and if we can make it better, why not? You know, like, let's make it perfect audio for you. So back to you there. India Whiskey 2 November Romeo India ON7 OFF, over.
QSL, Kurt. ON7FF.
Yeah, look,
Serotonin, Italy Whiskey 2 November Radio Italy.
What improvements?
I am looking the LCC.
Yeah.
The LCC is in the level now. My gain is at 30%, and I have no microphone equalizer switch off. The processor is switch off. The band passing modulation is 300 Hz, 2073 Hz is the level of...
Somebody knows here how to set up,
level.
To configure 991.
I have not touched
in the chat box.
And the mid gain is 30%. Now the microphone is around 20 centimeters. Is an 20 centimeter the microphone. Okay, back to you, Kurt. ONF off, IW2 NRI.
Yeah, QSL, yeah. But I think I am not sure. I'm gonna check if I can find the what do you call it? The manual of the 991 radio, because I think there are different areas where you can, you know, configure the microphone input. I'm not sure if you're right now working on the microphone input of the single sideband, or if it's the microphone input of the FM, you know. But yeah, no problem. I just show it to you, and it's good to have the live stream, because, you know, I have a direct input in YouTube. From my receiver here, so you can have a perfect understanding on how it sounds, because I know the 991 is a fantastic radio. It's really a very, very good radio, and it's supposed to be very, how could I say, very good in avoiding you know, splatter. But yeah, I'm coming to you. I'm gonna tell you, you know, I'm coming to you with the Hermes Light radio, and the Hermes Light, I'm running also an amplifier, and I'm running about more or less 1 kW. I can turn down my power, so because it's not necessary, and then just go down right now. So now I'm at what is it? Maybe 100 watts as we speak. So and still, so I try to avoid making any QRM on the band with the pure signaling engaged. But yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know where you should configure it, because as far as you've been changing the microphone input, I haven't heard any difference at all. So it's like, it's like another menu where you need to tune the microphone input for a single sideband. Back to you there, Mr. Dado. As long as the propagation is good, let's try to make it right, mate. Over.
Okay. Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Fox IW2 November Radio Italy returning. This is good, good condition in the border for Europe in this moment. Very nice condition. So I have set in any moment. Okay. Sorry. Okay, this is the large band, 3,000 kilohertz on transmission. This is 3,000 kilohertz now. Any moment? 2,700 now. My gain is 25%.
Why don't I hear much of a difference?
Around the S5, S6, not in the red zone, is good. Thank you so much for helping me, dear Kurt. Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Foxtrot, Italy Whiskey 2, November Romeo, Italy.
Yeah, QSL. I'm just checking where in the menu you can configure the microphone level. Just a microphone gain. So apparently you need to go into the multi knob, and then you need to turn it until you see adjust the microphone in the microphone gain. This is what I can see here. I'm not sure. Sorry, I'm not sure if it's applying also for a single sideband. Yeah, having a processor is always interesting. Putting the microphone level at the lower level, and just getting a little bit more compression is going to bring up the audio as well. But oh wait, I saw something. It says adjust the microphone amplifier gain to match the microphone and the level. Touch meter. So apparently you need to click on meter something. Touch meter on the LCD repeatedly and select ALC. So maybe that's what you need to do. You need to go to the touch panel, the LCD, and touch on the meter where it says meter, and then repeatedly, so a couple of times until you see ALC. Press and hold the PTT switch and speak into the microphone in a normal voice. In the SSB mode, touch mic gain and the adjust a multi knob will, so the ALC meter stays within the ALC zone of the meter. So there you are. Yeah, okay. It's on page number 59er that I can see it for the SSB mode transmission and microphone input level adjustments. So yeah, if you want, I will send you the page where I see it. I will send it to your email address if I can find it on qrz.com, and then you can maybe adjust it. But if you want, I can stay here for a few more moments on this frequency. And if you want to do some adjustments, use my live stream. That's where I'm doing it. I'm not doing it for myself. Well, a little bit in 10 years from now, or let's say in 5-6 years from now, when the propagation is gone, I will have some good memories from all the recordings that I've been doing. But yeah, and you see the information and also the chat box. Hello, Wim. ON2WI is a good friend of mine. But Andy, he tells me that, yeah, the audio for this radio that you're using was designed by Bob Heil. So it should be a wonderful audio output. Back to you there, my friend. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox, returning the microphone to India. What's the call sign now? I lost your call sign. Sorry, that's me. Sometimes I'm a little bit clumsy here. Oh, there you go. India Whiskey 2, November Romeo, India. Go ahead, over.
QSL, Kurt. Return in Italy, Whiskey 2, November,
Sounds
Radio
much better
Italy.
already. Wow.
For
Okay.
Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar
Wow.
Fox.
Come on.
Okay, dear Kurt. The ILC, when I speaking on the microphone, is around 6-7 on the meter. Is in the parameter, is just, is 6 or 7 the maximal. The mid gain is 25%. So I reduce again, it's 20 now. Now is 20%.
Better.
The mid gain at the AFC is around the 6. The power is okay. I transmit in all power. And the modulation for power LC is around the 6-7. Microphone is distance 25 centimeter. I'm usually not working with processor or microphone equalizer Yesu system. And that's all. My voice is high. I have high voice, natural. I have not the necessity to process, dear Kurt. Okay. But thank you so much for your helping, dear Kurt. On the Lake of Como, in this day raining and sunny, more raining. Today finally the sun and 23 degrees. Back to you, Kurt. Oscar Nancy 7 off. Oscar Fox, India Whiskey number 2, November, Radio Italy.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, it's a big improvement. It's a big improvement. So yeah, you could even turn down the microphone a little bit more and then turn on the processor. It will definitely have a huge impact. But yeah, it sounds much better. It was just overdriving on your audio. I can also turn off my pure signal. So right now I'm doing the raw signal. I'm not using the pure signal. You will see on your band scope and the waterfall what happens with my signal. Let me just turn on the pure signal again. There you go. So yeah, there's less splatter. But yeah, it's Mr. Dodo, I always consider like it's not the destination that is important. Sometimes it's the journey. When we try to improve our station and we try to make it better and sound it, make it sound better. It's also fun to make it sound better. Try to improve it and getting the best and the maximum out of your radio station, and then having a perfect audio. I'm very pleased to help you. I'm always happy to help somebody, and I'll just go clear, and I will park the receiver here, the live stream, for a few more moments. So if you need to do some more adjustments, or you will have a recording of your station. But pleased to meet you. By the way, don't be how could I say, jealous about the Belgium weather, because here it's been awful. We've had the worst and most terrible springtime we have had, I think, in 40-50 years. It's been raining every single day, and if you need some rain, I'll send a little bit to Italy, because here we're sick and tired of the WX. Okay, I'll wish you a good evening, Dado. Very pleased to meet you, and I'm happy that I've been able to help you. If you need any information, please don't be afraid to give me a shout. I will be happy to help you out, mate. India Whiskey 2, November Romeo India, from ON7 OFF, over.
Roger. Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Fox, return in Italy, Whiskey 2, November, Radio Italy. Very nice, very nice, Kurt. And very happy.
What do you think, guys, in the chat box about his? What do you think now of his audio?
Good, not disturb other operators. I check it. It's good now. Now it's no problem. It's not large. It's not large emission. I live on the spectrum. Wonderful, beautiful. Okay, thank you, Kurt. Any moment. This is the initial mode. It's very, very large. And now is the just mode. This is the just mode. Okay, Kurt. Thank you so much. Have a good evening and good luck to you and the family. See you again on the frequency on the future, my dear friend. ON70, IW2 NRI.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot. I'm very pleased that I was helping hand. Just make a few more calls because it's your frequency, and I'll leave the receiver here for let's say a minute or two before I move frequency, because I see there's a few more people in the chat box that are receiving me. Have a good evening. Pleased to hear you, and I'm happy that I've been able to help you out there and show you how you can improve your audio. God bless you. Grazie mille, my friend, and thank you very much. India Whiskey 2, November Romeo India. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox. Good evening to you, mate. Over.
QSL Kurt, Oscar Nancy 7, Oscar Fox Fox, return in Italy, Whiskey 2, November Radio Italy. So, thank you so much, Kurt, and have a best evening, and thank you so much for helping. Ciao, ciao, Kurt, the best.
Thank you very much. 73. Good evening, mate. Take care. Bye-bye. ON7 OFF clear.
Ciao, ciao. I write this value on my book, and I do not touch this value. 73. Thank you so much.
Grazie mille. There is always more improvement that can be done, I'm pretty sure. But when next time I'm around and I see you around and I'm not doing the live stream, I will start the live stream only for you. And I do that sometimes for other people and give the link, so people they can use my live stream like 1 hour or 15 minutes or 20 minutes until they are happy with their own audio. So but because I'm doing a public live stream, I'm just gonna park the radio for a few more moments, and then the next occasion we will be able to do the live stream in a private way. 73's Mr. Dado. Grazie mille. India Whiskey 2, November Romeo India. This is ON7 OFF clear. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao, Kurt. Good evening and good luck. Calling CQ 15, CQ Europe, CQ 15, CQ Europe. This is Italy Whiskey number 2, November Radio Italy. Italy Whiskey 2, Nancy Romeo India, calling CQ. CQ Europe, CQ 15. Calling CQ, Italy Whiskey 2, November, Radio Italy, for any possible contact and any call. Calling CQ. CQ, calling CQ for any possible contact and any call. Calling CQ, Italy Whiskey number 2, November, Radio India, calling CQ. QRZ again, please. Mike Alpha again, please. Mexico 6, Mike Alpha, it's Roger. QSL, Victor Alpha 6, Mike Alpha. Very good morning, good afternoon, very good afternoon. You're 5x5, 55 on the Lake of Como. My name is Dedo, back to you. QSL Morris, VA6MI, IW2NRI returning, angle is Dedo, Delta Alpha Delta Oscar, back to you Morris.
QSL Morris, IW2 and I returning. I received new 53355, Weapon Governor, Senior Weapon Governor. I'm located in the lake of Como, Charlie, Oscar, Mike, Oscar, Morris. Okay? Thank you, Morris. Victor Alpha 6,
Okay, I think the propagation is gone with yeah, the propagation is gone with Dado. So I'm gonna turn the dial and see if we can hear anything. Ronald, yeah, this is what I'm using. Micro PA 50 directly without relay. No, I'm using the you know, the Hermes Light has a exciter, you know, a connection to control the relays of the different amplifiers. So I'm not using RF sensing. I don't like the RF sensing because you get these clicks and all that kind of stuff. So when I push a PTT key on the back, what is it called? Let me just see. There is a PTT plug on the back of the Hermes Light, and when you go into TX mode, it will just do a short, and you just directly connect it to the amplifiers, and then it's controlled that way. So it's pretty well. The thing I forgot to mention, Ronald, I'm also using the VK3 amp RF sampler, and I'm bringing back the output from my amplifier into the Hermes Light. And the Hermes Light has pure signaling features, so it has a software feature that's going to check what is happening beyond the frequency range you are transmitting and beyond the bandwidth, and it's going to detect the splatter that you make, and it's going to recover it and push it back into the railway where you're actually transmitting. So that's a very huge thing on the Hermes Light. The only radios that are capable of doing something like this is going to be something like the Anam. But yeah, it's good that this baby radio is having the capability to do the pure signal. Okay, let me just turn on the audio again and have a listen on the frequency.
Sierra Fox, you are 5-9, big signal, 73, Steve, good luck.
United Tango.
You are Z, Hotel Alpha 5, Japan, India.
United Tango.
Whiskey Alpha 6, India, Sierra, Quebec, Gary, you are...
10 over on our and your antenna working well, the vertical antenna, you're working very well. And I have the antenna beaming to North America, and not in your direction, but there are no problem. There is a little QSB, but I copy you very strong. Thanks for calling me, and congratulations for the antenna system. 73, my friend, and greetings from Italy, Sugar Papa.
I hope you listen to you, this band. Your signal report is 5 by 9, 59. QSL?
QSL, thank you. 73 is good night to you. Good luck. Take care. Hotel Alpha 5, Japan, India, QRZ.
Something 8 Hotel. Number 2 Hotel again, please.
Beautiful copy. 73 in it, ciao.
Japan, QRZ.
November, Quebec, 9 November.
Let me go back to the frequency where I was before. I know there was some activation on 670, so let me see if 66266 is available. Ooh, what's going on? What was that? Oh, that might be my brother who is operating from his car. 250 seems to be free and clear. Oh. 21250. Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Uh, 250. Is this frequency in use? Over. Twenty-one 250. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Over.
A 21 240.
Okay, it seems to be in use. Twenty-one 273. Is this frequency in use, please? Over. Is this frequency in use, please? Over.
Jij gebruikt hem nu toch?
Ja, dag Wim, goedenavond. Goedenavond.
Ja, goedenavond Kurt, ja. Ik zag toevallig het signaal voorbij komen hier op 15. Ik dacht, nou zal ik eens even op YouTube gaan kijken of je aan het streamen bent. En inderdaad, het was zo, hè. Ja. Goed, lang niet gehoord, joh.
Ja, hoe gaat het ermee, jongen? Ja, ik ga eventjes de antenne richting jouw QTS zetten. Dus eens kijken of je me beter kan ontvangen. Goed, ja, alles goed, jong. Ja, het is al een tijdje geleden, hè?
Ja. Het is even geleden, hè. Ja, ik hoop dat je goed door die zware tijd gekomen bent. Dat duurde, maar ja, het begin is altijd heel moeilijk, hè. Ja, nou, hier is ook alles goed hoor. Voor de rest, ja, rustig op het moment. We hebben het wel heel druk gehad. We hebben altijd van die fases, hè. Ja, maar voor de rest is alles oké. Maar het werkt allemaal goed bij jou, heb ik wel in de gaten, Kurt, over.
Ja, Roger, ja. Ik heb nu ook een pure signaling, dus dan probeer ik mijn signaal zo proper mogelijk te houden. Dus moet je eens kijken of je een verschil ziet. Sorry. Dus ja, het zou moeten goed zijn. Ja, het is een moeilijke periode geweest. Ik heb een aantal weken niet naar de markt kunnen gaan. Want ik had geen andere oplossing als gewoonweg de palliatieven te doen met mijn vader. We wisten wel dat hij niet er goed aan toe was met zijn gezondheid, maar ja, een mens kan die niet langer in leven houden als dat je ze in leven kan houden. Hij was er ook 84. Dus ja, het was een beetje, het was bijna te verwachten, Roger.
Ja, Roger, ja, dat is natuurlijk hè, op die leeftijd. En als ze dan echt ziek worden, dan ja goed. Dan moet je daarmee rekenen, hè, inderdaad. Dat is altijd een moeilijke tijd, ik weet het. Ik heb het ook een paar keer meegemaakt. En nou ja, in het begin lijkt het dan alsof je dat er niet overheen gaat komen, hè, maar op den duur, nou ja. Goed, oké. Kurt, hè? Ja, nou, het klinkt in ieder geval allemaal heel goed bij jou. Ik zie daar geen gekke dingen op mijn signaalmeters hier. En op mijn scopes. Het werkt gewoon allemaal. En ja, dat is goed. Ik wou ook niet al te lang hier blijven hoor. Jij bent daar met je groepje bezig. Zoals ik het hier zie. Een hele hoop mensen op de achtergrond die eventueel nog wel een verbinding met je willen maken. Ja, eventjes over mijn modulatie, Kurt. Is dat te doen, over?
Ja, dat is heel prachtig, hè? Geen probleem, ja. Ja, ik heb hier een hele goedkope microfoon die het beste resoneert met die Hermes. Ik gebruik hier nu een F-Deuce. 35 euro heb ik die betaald, geleverd bij mij thuis. Ja, dat is via de USB-poort die je aansluit, dus je gaat niet over XLR of iets van die toestanden. Dus ja, en ondertussen hebben we ook wat investeringen gedaan bij ons hier. Want ik weet, jij hebt toch ook een tamelijk grote pelouse, een grote tuin. En bij ons hebben we nu onze robot die doet het nodige. Dus dat geeft me wat meer vrije tijd, Ashi. Dus ik heb een beetje meer tijd op de radio dankzij onze robot, ons slaafje de robot, een Luba 2. Echt een hele goede aanrader, want die maakt mooie lijnen in je gazon, alsof je op een voetbalterrein zit, Roger.
Ja, Roger, hè? Ja, dat is misschien nog wel een idee. Misschien kun je me de gegevens eens doorsturen. Dan moet ik ook eens kijken. Hè? Dat moet op de duur hier ook gaan gebeuren, want het is niet meer te doen. En zeker niet bij dit weer. Vandaag maai je het gras en 2 dagen later staat het weer 20 centimeter hoog. Hè. Ik weet niet waar ze de voedingsstoffen vandaan halen. Hè. Je hebt hier tijden, dan groeit het gewoon 4-5 weken niet. En bij dit weer kun je het gewoon niet bijhouden. Ja. Maar misschien kunnen we dat dus de gegevens daarvan doorsturen. Hè. Ik neem aan dat jij ook passend bij jullie grote grondstuk de keuze gemaakt hebt, Kurt. Hè. Ja. Ja, ik heb een nieuwe microfoon sinds een paar weken nu. En daar ben ik ook nog een beetje aan het kijken. Hè, met eventueel nog wat versterking en zo. Ik heb hem nu gewoon ook direct op de set aangesloten. Ik had eerst die BM800 die het ook altijd heel leuk deed. Maar als ik mij dan zo terug hoorde op streams en zo, dan vond ik toch dat er iets een beetje holle klank achter zat. En dan ben ik op zoek gegaan naar een dynamische microfoon, hè, die niet zo gevoelig is, hè, voor dat soort dingen. En ik heb nu een Electro Voice RE320, Kurt, over.
Ja, Roger, Electro Voice RE320. Ga eens eventjes kijken wat voor toestelletje dat het is. Want dat zegt mij niet echt onmiddellijk iets. Electro Voice RE320. Ja, oké, ik heb hem gevonden. Ja, ik heb de F-Use. Dus de microfoon die ik hier heb, is de F-Use. Foxtrot Delta Uniform Charlie Echo. F-Use SL40. Komt van onze shop daar op AliExpress. En wordt verkocht aan een 40-45 euro. Maar ik wacht altijd totdat ze die in promotie zijn. En die gaat zelfs beter als die Shure SM7B die ik had. Dus ik heb die Shure SM7B heb ik van de hand gedaan. En deze heeft de strijd gewonnen. Hè. Financieel is het veel goedkoper. En anderzijds is het ook nog eens beter dat het werkt op die Hermes. Hè. Dat is geen probleem. Ja, is toch wel een Electro Voice is toch wel een tamelijke dure micro, heb ik de indruk. Want ik zie hier prijzen staan rond de 300 euro over.
Ja, af en toe moet je eigenlijk iets schudden. Ja, ik zeg dat maar gewoon dat het een nieuwe microfoon is. En die prijs, dat laten we maar zitten. Ja, ik zit hier net te kijken. Het is een S-Juice. Een MV7 alternatief. Ja, dat denk ik wel. Hè. Het is een Chinese kopie ervan waarschijnlijk. En ja, waarom zou die niet goed zijn? Het is natuurlijk wel makkelijk. Zeker in jouw situatie dat het een USB-microfoon is. Hè. Dan kun je dus ook gelijk in je computer prikken en dan werkt dat. Hè. Ja, dat is natuurlijk wel mooi. Er zit waarschijnlijk ook wat aan filter en versterking in, denk ik, over.
Ja, het heeft dus een audio-interface ingebouwd. Dus dat is ook handig. Dan hoef je niet met een externe audio-interface zitten te klungelen. En die audio-kwaliteit is echt heel goed. Dus je hebt een hele mooie verhouding hoge tonen, midtonen en lage tonen. Dus het werkt echt naar behoren. Vooral met die audio chain die je dan nog hebt in de software van de Hermes Lite. Hè. Ik heb er trouwens een tweede besteld. Ik heb een tweede die zou moeten toekomen met een arm erbij. Dus ik zou deze dan eventueel willen meenemen voor mijn activiteit in Thailand. En dan zou ik normaal gezien moeten kunnen, volop kunnen genieten van ook een mooie audio als ik kinder ben. Dus het is wat het is, maar het lijkt toch tamelijk goed te werken. Hè. Goed, ik ga je niet verder ophouden. Ik zie dat er toch nog wat mensen in de livestream zitten. En ik ga nog een aantal keren roepen hier en zie of ik nog iets anders kan werken. Alvast bedankt voor de babbel, Wim. Leuk om je nog eens te horen. Het is al een lange tijd geleden. Hè? Dus als je me hoort, ja, doe mij plezier, dan roep je eventjes aan. Hè? ON2WI, ON7OFF, over.
Ja, Roger, kort natuurlijk. Dat zal ik zeker doen. Hè. En misschien kunnen we nog eens een keer afspreken binnenkort of zo. Hè. Ja. Maar we zien wel hoe dat loopt. Hè. Je weet hoe dat is. Dus dat komt wel goed. Kunt nog een fijne avond, nog veel plezier. En bedankt voor de babbel. Hè. Groetjes, 73. En doe de rest van de wereld de groeten van deze kant. Tot dan, groetjes.
Komt in orde, bedankt 73. Ik ga eventjes antenne richting Amerika zenden. 73, bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, ON7OFF, we're standby QRZ. Beaming into North America, this is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot QRZ. CQ on 15, CQ on 15. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, QRZ DX, over. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida, ON7 OFF, call in and listening. Okay, last call before I shut down my station. This is Oscar November 7, Oscar Foxtrot Foxtrot, Oscar November 7, Oscar Fox Fox, standing by.
VE2 IEL.
VE2, go ahead.
Yeah, it's Victor Echo 2, India Echo Lima, Chelsea, Quebec, Canada.
How are you doing, Daniel? Nice to meet you. Victor Echo 2, India Echo Lima. Nice to meet you. Fine business. Nice to hear you tonight here in Belgium. Currently 10 p.m. here. We're about 2 hours in the future from the GMT. Nice to meet you. Daniel, the name here is Kurt, Kilo Uniform Romeo Tango, KURT. And 5 and 7 is your report to 5 and 8. Go ahead.
You have a similar report here, 5, 5, 7, 5, 8. And we're just past 4 p.m. in the afternoon. Sun's still up. Had a nice sunny day. And time for some radio work.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, if you've got a little bit of sunshine, send a little bit to us. We've had enough from the rain there. It's been raining over the past, well, let's say 8 months in a row. And yeah, we are very, very looking forward for summer weather. HI, Daniel. Yeah, I'm coming to you with a Hermes Light radio, the small baby radio, pushing around about 800 watts into a 2-element cubicle quad. The antenna is currently pointing towards Victor Echo. Back to you, Daniel. ON7 OFF returning to VE2 IEL. Over.
Very good. I'm using FT450D. It's running 100 watts into a 5-band gig. So it's pretty good band conditions today, I think. Your signal is very, very good.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, the band conditions are up and down, but it's been okay. We have a lot of sporadic here in Europe as well. So we hear a lot of European stations coming in together with the intercontinental signals. So it's like sometimes, you know, we cannot hear you because the other guys are just right on top of your signals. Okay, Daniel, I'm going to cut you loose. I'm going to shut down the station here. I was actually doing a live stream, so you can have a listen on the live stream as well, how you sound in Belgium. Type in my call sign in YouTube and you'll figure it out. Okay, I'm going to have to go clear. It's been a pleasure to hear you there, Daniel. 73s, and have a fantastic day there in Canada. Victor Echo 2, India Echo Lima. From Oscar November 7, Oscar Florida, Florida. Over.
73 talk to you down the band later.
Yeah, okay, QSL. I'm pretty sure we'll cross aerials in the future. ON7 OFF, we are going to clear frequency and go QRT. 73s, good evening.
Italy Kilo 6 Alpha Italy Zulu.
Okay, listen, guys. I need to. It's getting dark. I need to lock up the chicken there. Otherwise, the fox will eat them alive. I'll let the live stream roll on a little bit, and then I'll turn off the live stream. So if you want to do some testing with your gear, be my guest. It's all there. I'm on 4K white on the receive, so enjoy the live stream. And if I see when I come back nobody is using it, I'll turn off the live stream. ON7 OFF, 73s, and I'm gone.